Well, today is December 22nd, the winter solstice, and you know what that means. 3 more days until the big day. Belle Delphine's porno's coming out. 3 more days. So, I wanted to make a video about male toxic masculinity, maybe? I don't even know. I just watched You On Head's video about, it's kind of about Harry Styles, which is, I guess, is a rock star in England who did a cover, like a photo shoot in Vogue magazine where he's wearing dresses. And Ben Shapiro and his wife made a big deal about it, and everybody's talking about feminine boys and how it's wrong and stuff. And it kind of ties into something I was thinking about at work. That's why I wanted to talk about it. But they're talking about how like everybody's for freedom until it's something to do with like men acting like women. Then they're all against it, and it's like the clothing has nothing to do with your masculinity or something like that. But like they're not really, like the Harry Styles thing doesn't even count because he's a rich rock star. Because when you're like rich and famous, you have women just throwing themselves at you like truckloads of pussy. It's like easy pussy all the time. So it becomes kind of a game. Like, let's see how like weird I can be and still get pussy. So he starts wearing a dress. Like all kinds of rock stars do this kind of crap. Like I was watching a Bon Jovi video last night or this morning. Anyway, so what I was thinking about when I think about, you know, like men acting like women, not like being gay either. It's almost like they try to not be gay, but try to be like, well, James Charles is gay, but James Charles is ish because James Charles is like a influencer on YouTube and he gets rich from just acting gay all the time. I think of this video, this dumb kid here. And his dad smashed the
What the fuck, Dad?
So, I really love that video. But that kind of kid right there, that's like what the problem is. People like that. I don't know how to describe that kind of a person. It's not really like the, you know, with the man bun guys that are like the millennials with the flannel shirts that pretend to be lumberjacks, lumbersexuals or whatever. Or just millennials or trendy guys. It's almost like a whole nother level of it. And there's nothing really wrong with it, but you kind of feel like we're leading down a path where if too many people become this way, like you expect men to be able to defend a family unit or support a family unit like a wife and kids, not by being on an Instagram or YouTube and supporting them that way, but like supporting them in the, like if you had to live out in the outdoors and survive or something like that. And you expect like people that act like this way, they can't really do that. So it kind of makes you feel like they're less of a man because they're less benefit or they're less, I don't know, like not efficient, but like good. I can't edit these videos now because I don't have any editor on this computer yet, so I'm trying to like think of the right words. But I make them out sounding like a super asshole. Anyway, what I was thinking about at work was, like a friend of mine at work, he said like society's fucked. There's nothing really we can do about it. And I was thinking about like Braveheart. I don't think it was in Braveheart. There's this quote I remember from a long time ago. Give me a child until the age of 7 and I will show you the man. I was thinking about that quote. I thought it came from Braveheart because in Braveheart, William Wallace, he's a little kid and he's got like one of those braids, like I guess in Scotland they had. You see a lot of those like weird yuppie kids. They have the braid. You think, oh man, that's a little faggy kid. But anyway, his uncle in Braveheart takes him off and he teaches him how to become a man. And he comes back and he gets the woman, I think. But then the guy has sex with her on the first night, like the first night law. Then he has to wage war on England because of it or something. But we used to have like male figures in the typical nuclear family. And you would raise your kid to be like a certain way, masculine sort of. But then when females had this independence, they started raising their kids the way they wanted the men to be. Like they almost, I don't know how, if women aren't really attracted to the weakness of it, but they wanted men to be more like less aggressive. So they kind of raised him. It's like a single parent, and I think that's where all of these men come from. It's women crafting men's, like, this kind of goes back to me and Double D a little bit, because her kid was 6. I started to have like an influence on his life for just like a month or two, and then like we split up or whatever. But now I'm kind of wondering if he's kind of gone this route a little bit, because like I was figuring like he's probably about the age where he should be playing baseball right now. I was going to say like go to one of his baseball games, and I looked him up and he's playing, like, he's doing track and field, cross country or some bullshit. And like there's some questionable photos where I wonder if maybe he's like one little bit gay. I don't know. Hope she's not watching this. Unless, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If she happens to see this, it's fine. I'm just saying. Everybody seems to be doing this. And if you don't like it, you only have yourself to blame. I really have no problem with it. I'm fine with men being however they want to be. But I don't think like Harry Styles is like the leader of this. I think he's like totally straight dude. He's just like wearing a dress because he knows he's still going to get chicks with it. And how famous is Harry Styles anyway? Because like, can anybody name a Harry Styles? Like that one Harry Styles song everyone knows. You know the one. Is he in a band? Or is it just Harry Styles himself? Like, if I look up Harry Styles' song right now, is it going to be something I recognize? By the way, that quote, "Give me a boy until the age of 7," was from Sir St. Ignatius of Loyola, I think. Or Aristotle. It's kind of questionable. Watermelon Sugar? That's the #1 song on Google? Lights Up? Sign of the Times? Never heard a single one of these songs. That's the thing about British celebrities and American celebrities. Like, I guess you can just be famous on a tiny island and still, like, be a millionaire. Because I used to listen to, like, that show that Ricky Gervais and Carl Pilkington and stuff did. And they always, like, talk about music over there in English. And I'm like, I've never heard any of these bands. What are you talking about? Anyway, I've got off on a lot of tangents, and I can't edit this video. That's great. So, pussification of America. Are we pussies now? Yes. Does that mean Russia's going to take over? Not necessarily. China could also take over. But either way, we only got 3 more days till we get to see Bill Delphine's puss. That's all that really matters. After that, anything goes. Merry Christmas.